Good evening, Professor, everyone. Welcome to our presentation about assignment number 1 with you today, Lady Judy and Fabian. And the first thing that we are going to talk about is who are our learners and who our students are as learners. So what we have a class of 23 students. They belong to an English 4 course. They are in average age between 18 to 22 years old, and they are mostly women and 8 men. We applied a survey and some interviews to gather information about the answers that we are going to present today. So they have been at the university about 2 years. They belong to different academic programs. So English 4 is a transversal course for every one of them of 6 possible courses. We belong to a public university. Most of this learning experience has been attached to high school experiences. They state that the instruction was merely traditional, kind of old-fashioned, where material and guided theoretical approaches were used abundantly. Also, they consider their language learning a little bit repetitive, focus on explanations and rehearsals, activities like fill in the blanks, and instructions to complete activities on books and workshops. The average class season is about 4 hours weekly. So what are able our students to do? They are able to read short news about 150 words about different kind of topics using a learning object called news in levels that it organized in 3 levels. They already are on level number 3, that is about 3,000 words of vocabulary. They are pretty proficient using language grammar structures according to the syllables that we are currently undertaking. And they have approximately 20 verbs who which they work. It was a diagnostic test that we did at the beginning of the semester, but the student right now, they are able to talk about different types of topics related to the grammar structures based on contextual questions. And also they are able to report the news that they have been reading through the past 8 weeks. We are still working on more listening activities apart from the news levels, and to use those materials and those knowledge and the knowledge that they have gathered through different types of more complex activities. What are our needs that the students could be able to use the information and the knowledge that they have in new situations, and that they are become able to use that information to talk about those contextual situations. Also, they need to work more on analyzing and drawing connections among the ideas, being able to contrast and to compare information, and also to be able to support their ideas and argue other ideas, and also the capacity of creating new or original content. So those are our needs to keep working on. According to Bloom's taxonomy, we could place our group in the level of understanding. This because they are able to explain ideas and concepts, they are able to recall facts and to report about them. So that's a pretty wonderful characteristic, even though there are not all the students on the same capability. They are moving to this purpose. What are the motivations of our students? They are triggered to learn more about culture and languages, to become more autonomous learners through the use of the different learning objects that we have been using at the classes. They are getting used to the new philosophy of the class, the challenge of the class, and they are overcoming properly the different challenges that we have been applied in the different sessions. Also, they are motivated because they consider that this class is a meaningful process, that they have the sensation that they learn something, and they are moving from translation to thinking, and this is amazing too. How our students learn the best? The use of the strategy of Trello, where I place videos, explanations, PDF, images, and different sets of activities in one place, organized properly, has been the most amazing experience that they have relayed. Also, the ability to take a look over the different grammars explanation in short videos, and the learning activities that they can find by their own on the Trello, and how interactive those activities are. So this is a glance of what is our population. Thank you so much for paying attention to us, and have a wonderful rest of the class.